Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and it's Saturday, and you know what that means? It's weekly purchases, the time of the week where we find out what came through the door via DHL, UPS, FedEx, the Postal Service, Amazon, Waylon Jennings, and what I found out in the stores on my figure hunts for the week. But you guys know that watched my figure hunting video yesterday that dropped G.I. Joe anxiety at an all-time high. The search for Flint commences. Gotta find Flint right away. And what do you know? This doesn't happen very often. Anxiety was stopped almost immediately. Day one of the hunt, store visit number 2, Flint anxiety cured. What a time to be alive. What an amazing time to figure hunt. You guys know I love Flint. I loved it so much I went home immediately and did the review. I could not wait to get Flint unboxed. My favorite character of the 80s, my favorite Joe of all time. Sign me up all day. It was the most biased review of all time. I put it clearly in the title. Flint bias over here. I love Flint. I love the figure. I love G.I. Joe. It's just a great time to be alive. But the rest of the hunt, the week was so-so. That Black Series set with the Bad Batch, hitting all the surrounding states, but not hitting my state. I don't know what the heck's going on there. So the hunt continues there. The hunt continues for the Grayskull, Castle Grayskull, and the Flock Panther at Walmart. We'll find them. And now what's ramped up, we've talked about it on the channel the last few weeks, the last few months. Turtle anxiety was not what it used to be. We used to have a lot of anxiety about our turtles. A lot of that transferred over to G.I. Joe. Well, G.I. Joe anxiety's over. Turtle anxiety's on the rise again. As I'm filming this, I have not found the Turtles in Disguise. I've seen online a few people have found it in my area and they're selling it for $300 and some on eBay. What are you doing? Come on. Gotta find one. Me and the Outlaw are hot on the hunt this weekend. We're teaming up. We got the superhero team up going on. We're gonna find ourselves the Turtles in Disguise. At least I hope. I hope this weekend. I don't want to miss this one. Waylon can't miss this one. We've got to figure it out, and we will get it figured out. We always win. We always win out in the figure hunts, old Waylon and I. And Turtles in Disguise is going to be no different. I'm telling you right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone. Stop the clock. I got to break into weekly purchases as I finished recording, and I said to myself, you know what? Target down the street. I got to check it a couple times today. And my future, you know, it was so bright I had to wear shades, and that's exactly what I did. I walked right into that Target, walked back to that old NECA section, and what do I see? A 70-year-old lady filling the NECA section. That's what I saw, and I said, hey, got any of them turtles? And you know what she said to me? For you, I got one of these. That's what she said. Not really. It didn't go like that at all, actually. I walked in there, and she was 70 years old, probably. Maybe 80, who knows? 70 to 80, that's a weird number. I walk in there, and there she is filling the NECA stuff. She just put these bad boys out. I grabbed 2 of them right away, and I took a picture, a selfie. Had to do that selfie with them, mask and all. Selfie, sent it to that old outlaw, Waylon Jennings. Mission completed, mission accomplished, Waylon. We got it. Our weekend is now free. I sent that to him, but while I did that, some other guy, most likely a scalper, grabbed the other 3 off the shelf and went on his merry way to sell those on eBay. But at least I got my 2. Hey, what a time to be alive. Turtle anxiety done throughout weekly purchases. Have we ever had that happen before? Got it all filmed on the hunt video for next Friday, so be on the lookout for that. But turtle anxiety no more. Gotta love it. What a time to be alive. Like I said, my future's so bright, I gotta wear some shades. So that was on the channel this week, the figure hunt, the great figure hunt, the great Jakks Ring Giant Classic Superstars deep dive. We're going through all the Jakks Classic Superstars, as you know. Well, I had to create a little bit of an audible this week. We did Ring Giants instead of the 3-packs. I'm moving things around in my basement, getting ready for the flooring guy to come, contractor to build some wall. There's a lot going on. Let's just say there's a lot going on in my displays. There's a lot going on in my basement. More to come on that. But had to move some things around. Had to clear out a room. Well, I cleared out my room and I put everything in front of my 3-pack Classic Superstars. So I said, oh, I'm not moving all those out. I said, what can I do that would be easy? I had the Ring Giants sitting right there. I said, that's it. We're doing Ring Giants. We're going to do them eventually. Might as well knock them out this week. So that's what I did there. We'll get to the 3-pack starting next week. I'm going to move some things around this weekend. I'll film the videos. We'll get started on the 3-packs. But, hey, a fun little break in between with the Ring Giants. A lot of good memories of those Ring Giants. A lot of good feedback on that one. So if you missed the Jakks Ring Giant Classic Superstars deep dive, take a look. Flint and Lady J, we got those unboxings done on the channel this week. We also unboxed Ric Flair and the Giant, Big Show Giant, Showdown pack, Mattel Basic Showdown pack. We did a little customization in there. We did a little giant Kyle comparison, as so many people comment on my channel all the time. Hey, did anybody ever tell you you look like the giant Big Show, Paul White? Yeah, I hear it all the time. I also hear AJ Styles all the time. And then this week, somebody said, hey, has anybody ever told you you look like just like Billy Ray Cyrus? And that's a new one for me. I never got compared to Billy Ray Cyrus. I wear a lot of those jeans. I do the achy breaky heart dance every once in a while. And I am the father of Hannah Montana. So if the shoe fits, wear it, as they say. But got compared to Billy Ray Cyrus this week. So maybe we do a poll. Is it AJ Styles? Is it the Big Show? Or is it Billy Ray Cyrus? Who is it? Make your mind up, people. So we unboxed that this week. We also unboxed Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. The descent into Mortal Kombat madness has begun, and I challenge you all to Mortal Kombat. Choose your fighter, choose them wisely. More Mortal Kombat in the weekly purchases today, so be prepared for that. We also unboxed MODOK. We saw that on last week's weekly purchases. Big deluxe Marvel Legends figure, awesome figure. Check out that review on MODOK. It's up on the channel. We also opened up Boba Fett, the deluxe version of Boba Fett that dropped on April 1st. We unboxed him, did some comparisons like we always do. A lot of good stuff. The Bizarro from the McFarlane line. We did a lot of videos this week. I always say it, I need my cape. I'm the hardest working man in YouTube. Who else works this hard? Come on. And then the great Star Wars unboxings. We're doing an unboxing, bonus unboxing every single day in 2021. And that brings us to our next little segment here. Zutton Mania. You guys know I love Zutton. We unboxed Zutton finally. Last week, weekly purchases, we talked about the hunt. Here's the card from the famous See You Later scene where I give it the old see you later. Zutton is amazing. I love Zutton. You guys know I love the review. It was a little tongue-in-cheek. It was a fun review to do. We had a lot of great talks about Zutton, and we compared the new vintage collection Zutton to this old Power of the Jedi Zutton. However, my mind was absolutely blown. First off, see you later. My mind was blown this week. I mean, I couldn't believe this. You're never going to believe this. Maybe it's not news to some of you, but nobody on the channel reached out or said anything to me in the last few weeks about this. But went deep into one of the Star Wars Facebook groups out there, and somebody gave me a little clue in on our boy Zutton, and you are not going to believe this news. I hope every one of you guys is sitting down right now. That Power of the Jedi version of Zutton, the one we're looking at here, the one I love the most, that's not Zutton. That is not Zutton. That's Zutmore. Zutmore, not Zutton. Unbelievable. Mind-blowing. That's not who it is. But guess what else? Zutmore is a female. Yeah, you heard it here first. Zutmore is a female, not a male. I assumed Zutton was a male. You know, bounty hunting, going to Olive Garden, going to his prom. I thought that I had the whole scene. I figured that was true. We had the Disney Plus series all mapped out on that review. It's all a lie. It's just all a lie. Zutmore is a female and not a bounty hunter at all. Mind blown again. So I pulled up, you can search this, Google Zutmore, and you'll find out the history. You'll see some beautiful glamour shots of Zutmore bellied up to the bar drinking. But here, I'm going to read it to you, like it's the old back of the package here. Zutmore was a Snivian from Kadome Prime, known to cheat her family and lovers. So Zutmore cheats her family and her lovers. When her deceitful ways were revealed, her family abandoned her on Tatooine. Can you believe this? I can't write this. I can't even write this stuff. Her family abandoned her on Tatooine. She could often be seen at Chaluman's spaceport cantina, sitting in a stupor, reflecting on her past. Unbelievable. Unbelievable twist to the whole Zutton Mania story. I couldn't believe it. I figured this was a little, bounty hunter guy, snaggletooth male, had male pattern baldness going on, but apparently the females over there bald. Just mind blown. My mind was totally blown. And then that vintage collection when we opened, that is the actual Zutton. That's why they look so different. That's Zutton the bounty hunter. The cool one, the one I love, the one I've been raving about, that's Zutmore. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely shocking times. What a time to be alive. Twists like that, twists and turns of a story. Did anybody out there know this story? I mean, who wrote that? It was never in a movie. I just don't understand how any of this works anymore. But my mind was totally blown. So there's a little bit of follow-up on the old Zutton unboxing. I'm sure you guys are as mind blown as I am. All right, let's get down to some news this week. Some stuff that interested me that'll probably interest you guys. And we're going to start off hot with NECA. We were talking Turtles Anxiety. Turtle Anxiety is a true thing. It's back again. I thought it was gone. It's back. I haven't felt this way in a while with that Turtles in Disguise pack. Currently hitting targets right now. Gotta find one. But NECA Online on Friday announced a newest pre-order on their website. They're pre-ordering stuff on the website now, taking the chase out of it. Hey, people love that. $51.99, I believe, is the price point, and we got Ace Duck and Mutagen Man 2-pack. So be ready. You have 1 week to order these. You snooze, you lose. They didn't say if these were going to be in stores eventually or if it's online only, but either way, you got a chance to order online. I am definitely ordering one of those. And then they also gave us an update via email. The NECA diorama set and the accessories pack, still saying it'll ship to us sometime in April. So I'm anxiously awaiting those. Hopefully those come very soon. Tuesday, we saw an update on April O'Neil. Every Tuesday in April, very fitting, we're going to get an update on April O'Neil. We saw some new test photos and stuff, some grayscale action. But we also saw down in the corner, old Casey Jones without a mask, leading us to believe we're going to get that head sculpt. Now, will it be just a one-off head sculpt given to us to switch back and forth with the Casey we already had? Or my gut tells me April, most of these turtle packs are 2-packs. Are we going to get April in a street clothes Casey Jones together? That makes the most sense to me. That makes the most sense for NECA trying to make money. Even if people don't want that Casey Jones, they definitely have to have the April, so they're going to be forced into buying it. I don't know. They didn't reveal the whole strategy there, but that's what my gut is telling me. And then last Friday, so we talked about this Friday with the Ace Duck and Mutagen Man going live right now. Well, last Friday was the cartoon Pizza Monster Army Builder pack. I only bought one, and then that old outlaw snuck into my messages and said, oh man, I ordered my 2. Did you get you 2? I said, wait a minute, I forgot all about it. So then I had to bring in the old commissioner, David C. Anderson. I said, David, I need you to order 2 of these for me. So now I have 3 Pizza Monsters coming. So it's just army building madness in the Turtles line. We see it a lot with foot soldiers and roadkill Rodneys, you name it. It's just part of the NECA world and the cartoon world. So I got 3 Pizza Monsters coming. I am a pizza king, so it's fitting I get some Pizza Monsters. Very happy to have those. So a lot of NECA Ninja Turtle cartoon and movie news this week. So we gotta like that. I know a lot of people love those lines, myself included. I'm all in. I'm gonna get all those. So there you go. We also saw this week a little He-Man talk. We dabble in the He-Man on the channel. We've reviewed everything pretty much, but we saw the next Hordak is going to be the next deluxe set. So we saw Ram Man, Clamp Champ, Battle Armor, Skeletor, and He-Man. It looks like Hordak's going to be in that next one. I'm not sure who his partner will be in that set, but we got Hordak. Doesn't do a ton for me. I'm sure I will buy it when I see it, but not enough of a change difference from the original Hordak, which I love that. And I just got that in the last month or so. But we saw that. So then we get into the wrestling news this week, and a pretty big wrestling news day. Friday kicked off really big with our old pal, Jeremy Padawer, the old Jack's Classic Superstars legend himself, pushing the AEW Series 5. We saw some official images. There's been some leaked images. There's been some of that, but we got to see Luchasaurus. Oh man, this is everything I want in a toy. Big wrestler, checked. Masked wrestler, checked. Face painted wrestler, yeah, he's got face paint underneath his mask, checked. Big wrestler, tall wrestler, big heavy tattooed wrestler. He's got it all. He's got everything a young Kyle and an old Kyle wants. Definitely day one buy. Well, I already got him pre-ordered 2 sets, so I already bought them. So we saw Luchasaurus, and of course we saw Jungle Boy. I'm glad they put them in the same set. Put Jungle Boy up on his shoulders. Man, you're all set right there. We saw SCU, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpion Sky. Excited about both of those. We're getting that tag title belts from AEW finally. I know that'll make a lot of those belt collectors out there happy to get those. And then we got another Jon Moxley and Adam Hangman Page. Moxley, looking like Moxley, basically. Got a little camouflage pants like a young Dudley Boys. And then the Adam Hangman Page, he comes with the old Bandito bandana around his face. And he comes with a pitcher of Kool-Aid as well. So if he wants to drink some Kool-Aid, hey, good for him. So we're happy to get those. So some AEW reveals. That tells me those have to be coming. I think we've even seen in-pack packages that have been leaked on the internet. So I have to think those are coming fairly sooner than later. So be prepared for AEW Series 5. AEW madness. I don't know about your area. They're starting to peg warm on the shelf. Even the Darby Allins, Orange Cassidy, they've sat in a few of my stores for a couple of days, which is good. You got to have options. Not everybody is a maniac hitting stores like us on a daily basis. There's a lot of people that go once a week, once a month, and it's good to be able to find something when you're that little kid doing that out there. We also saw Junk Shop Dog. I wasn't in on this line. We'll talk more about this in weekly purchases, but boy, adding Terry Funk a couple of weeks ago, I'm all in. I got to get 2 of those Terry Funks. One on card, one to open. You guys know me. I love Terry Funk. Happy they're getting Funk. And then they announced this week the Road Warriors. Oh, you sign me up. Give me the Road Warriors too. Gonna have them. You know they got face paint. That's my wheelhouse, the LOD. So Road Warriors LOD coming to Junk Shop Dog. They're Popey-inspired figures. I'm all in. I'm buying both of those things right away. We also saw Cella Toys. They do their version of the retros. And we saw the first female version ever, Bull Nakano. Very interesting take there. It'll be interesting. Retro Mania running wild. We all talked about it in a couple of videos. Last week's weekly purchases and the deep dive video I did on the Mattel reveals. We talked about the retros coming back from Mattel. We always talk about Zombie Sailor, what he's got coming up. Cella Toys has these. There's a lot of people making retros right now, or Hasbro-inspired figures, we'll call them. I love it, but where's the saturation point? Mattel, they're going to be the most bought. They're mass-produced, all that kind of stuff. I do worry. A lot of people have talked for years, I want retros, I want them. I hope those same people are buying multiples of these. They're getting out there. I hope they're getting after it, because if they're going to be successful, people have to buy them. They can't go to clearance. They can't go to Five Below again if we want the lines to continue. But at the same token, Mattel's got to fix all distribution issues, make them available to everybody. People shouldn't be paying $100 for a JYD retro. It's just the distribution was so bad. But at the same token, nobody was buying them. Walmart says, I don't want more of that garbage on my shelf, basically putting it kind of nicely. That's the way it goes in the business world. It is the toy business. But I hope everybody that screamed for retros is supporting retros when they come out. It'll be interesting because, the Zombie Sailors of the world, Cella Toys of the world, they're a little bit more of a price point. They're not major toy companies making these. Mattel will have the advantage of being cheaper and probably some more bigger names than some of the competition, but hopefully there's room for everybody in there. I want to see everybody succeed. I want us to be able to have everybody we've ever wanted. I'm hoping Zombie Sailor comes in hot for me and gives me a Terry Funk. That would be something. I want that to go with my Sabu. I want to reenact Born to be Wired in my own basement. That's what I want. So hopefully we get that one of these days. And then the final wrestling news of the week was Ringside Collectibles. I think we touched on it briefly last week, but they put up for pre-order the Jushin Thunder Liger Storm Collectibles based on his debut attire. I'd be lying to say if I remember this attire at all. I was not watching New Japan in the mid to late 80s, so it's new to me. The other Ligers fit more my wheelhouse. I do want this one, but boy, the price point is expensive. I think it's $10, $20 more than the other ones. Two ways you can think about that. Ringside, maybe they're thinking, hey, people are going to really want this, so it's more expensive. Or where my mind tells me is they know, and Storm knows, this isn't as popular attire. This isn't as popular as the other ones. They made less of these. They said, hey, we're not making as many, so if you're not making as many, the price point has to go up. That's what my gut is telling me, and I think that's what's happening with that Liger. I think there's not the production numbers of the other versions outside of that blue one, so you have to pay a premium for that if you want that. So I don't know. I got to get it. I don't like that price point, but I probably will cave. I probably will buy it. And when I do buy it, I'm using discount code Kyle to save 10% on Ringside Collectibles. So there you go. You guys tell me your thoughts on that Liger. Are you a total pass on that? Are you getting on it? Or are you playing the long game hoping it'll drop in price? I kind of see that, but I'm not sure if it will if it's really limited. What's the answer? I'm not sure. But you guys tell me in the comments. I'd be interested in some advice. Some advice from you. What do you guys think? So there you go. We also turning our attention to Marvel Legends, an interesting week in Marvel Legends. First thing, I don't know if we talked about it enough in that Reveal Hasbro video last week, but that new Sentinel's coming. It's coming in August, and I cannot wait. I love a good Sentinel. Absolutely love it. And speaking of, I brought the old Sentinel right here. Here's the old Marvel Legends Sentinel. You can see a pretty big Sentinel. He makes noises. He talks. He scares my dogs. I love this Sentinel. But man, look at the pictures here. Here's the box for the new Sentinel compared to this one. You can see it for size difference. These new Sentinels are ginormous. I don't know what I'm going to do. When the UPS guy, FedEx guy, whoever delivers this, I'm going to have to clear a garage spot out for all my Sentinels. Absolutely insane. I'm so excited for these. I cannot wait to get them. I just got to figure out where am I going to display them, how am I going to display them, but man, they are going to be cool. They are going to be next level with all the bells and whistles. Cannot wait till August to get those. And then around that time, I think we're going to get the second pre-order. The next HasLab Marvel Legends project. What's it going to be? All signs point to Galactus. Galactus is nice, though. It's not an army builder. You don't have to buy 4 or 5 like you do the Sentinels. You only need one Galactus. But being that said, it should be taller than a Sentinel and probably more expensive than a Sentinel. Whew, boy, I can't wait to figure that out, but I'm all in on the Sentinels. I absolutely love Sentinels, always have since I was a little kid. Can't wait to get this big one through the door. And then the final piece of news this week, amazing. This is what I love. I talk about this a lot. I miss the days of just showing up to a store and bam, there's a whole new wave that nobody really knew about. And that's what people were getting this week at their Target stores. These are street dated for April 25th, but the brand new Shang-Chi movie wave is starting to hit the stores. I don't know how this will do. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. But the wave has not been officially announced by Hasbro and the Marvel Legends teams. So a lot of people are going to the store saying, oh my gosh, I've never even seen these, didn't know they existed. That's what I love in toys. I love surprises like that. I hated surprises like that when I was younger and I didn't have enough money to buy them all. But you gotta love walking into a store and seeing something new. Unfortunately, you try to buy them April 25th, can't buy them till then. But that's just around the corner. So we should see that next Marvel Legend Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure wave here in the next couple of weeks. So the hunt will be on for those at Target. But it sounds like if they're already hitting Targets, I gotta think April 25th, bam, they're out there. We talked about Boba Fett last week. It was on April 1st street date. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I don't know what it was. All my Targets got a ton of them on April 1st, so I hope that's the way things are going. It'd be great to know, hey, I can just walk in and pick stuff up. We'll see. Will that ring true there? So, I don't know. We'll see. Much more to come on that one. So, there it is. There's a lot of news this week. If I missed anything, we'll follow it up next week. But I think that's everything I had in my notes for the week. Finally this week, of course, album of the week, Motorhead, Another Perfect Day. A very polarizing album for you Motorhead fans out there. And nobody's a hardcore Motor fan like I am. Absolutely love this album, though. Brian Robertson, Thin Lizzy joining the team on guitar. I thought it worked. It was a little bit more mainstream, we'll call it, than some of the previous albums. Did not get to the height of success of Ace of Spades. They kind of changed back to their normal formula, but there are some amazing songs on there. I definitely recommend. I always say, people say, where should I start with Motorhead? Where should I start? People always, oh, Ace of Spades, stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. Another Perfect Day is a good one to bridge you into Motorhead. If you like Another Perfect Day, it's a little calmer, not as grinding, not as Motorheady. It's a great one to start to get the premise, and then you go on from there. So I recommend Another Perfect Day, 1983. What a time to be alive. That's what I would recommend getting out after. So Another Perfect Day by Motorhead, album of the week. Now we got to get into the main haul, and we've got a massive week. This is one of the biggest weekly purchases ever. So there's going to be a lot to talk about, and let's start it now. Alright guys, like I said, we got a ton of weekly purchases to get through, so let's jump into it. I just talked in the weekly purchases news segment. We talked about Junk Shop Dog coming out with the LOD, the Road Warriors, Poppy-inspired figures. Well, that made me, and the announcement of Terry Funk made me say, hey, I need to get that Bruiser Brody. It's exactly what I did. Picked up Bruiser Brody off of Junk Shop Dog's website. Highly recommended. Tell him Kyle sent you. Got to get these while you can. So Bruiser Brody, limited edition. He also has that silver chain edition. I skipped on that one, but who knows? If it's still there, I might order that if I can order Terry Funk and the Legion of Doom all at the same time, as they do come from Australia, so shipping's a little bit on those. But picked that one up this week. So very, very cool. Picked up, you guys know me. I don't know what my rules are, if I even have rules anymore. Marvel Selects, there it is. The Mighty Thor. So I finally picked this one up on Amazon. It dropped down to $21. Pro tip on Amazon, if you're ever looking for something on there, put it in your cart and then check your cart a couple times a day and it'll say, hey, the price has changed. This dropped down to $21. I said, you know what? That's a steal. $21 shipped. I'll pick that one up. So I did get old Thor this week. We talked about it earlier. You guys saw the excitement. Hopefully you watched my action figure video on Friday. Flint, Lady J, I got my Mint on card set as well. Same time I picked up my openers. No greater excitement than finding Flint in 2021 on the shelves. It put Zutton to shame from the great Zutton hunt the week before. So we hunted Zutton, we won. We hunted Flint and Lady J, we won. Next week, Ninja Turtles in Disguise. Let's see, can we do it? Hopefully we will, and hopefully we'll have the same results. Gotta love old Dashel Fairborn, old Flint. Rogue Scholar, amazing. Did you guys ever read the comic books like deep into the line where Lady J was murdered? Flint and Lady J got married. Lady J got murdered by ninjas right in front of him and sent Flint on a dark path. Look into that. There it is. Let's see what else we got. I picked this up really cheap for $10. I said, why not? I don't like Titantrons. I actually hate Titantrons, but I like this Undertaker. You guys know I don't like the Cosmic Tombstone Graveyard Undertaker. I like the Biker Taker. I saw this. I forgot. You know, I like this Raw 10 packaging. $10, Raw 10. Made sense to me at the time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. See you later. Maybe we'll unbox it one day and talk about my hate for the Titantron line and how it made me stop buying wrestling figures. Maybe we'll see that one of these days. Ringside Collectibles came in. Hardy Boys 2-pack. How about that? Blast from the past. You guys saw my unboxing of Jeff Hardy Triple H 3.5 weeks ago, maybe on the channel. Go back and look at. But when I got that, I had some customizing ideas, and I've seen a lot of people doing this customizing idea now. But making the Matt Hardy to kind of go along with that Jeff with the use of this and that old ECW one. Well, I got the Matt and Jeff back, so I'm going to open this one up. Probably on the channel, we'll do a throwback review. I'll probably put the Jeff up on eBay or something like that, or sell it, you know, get some of my money back there. And I'll probably make that plan one of these days. So, Matt and Jeff through the door, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. And speaking of Ringside Collectibles exclusive, I talk about them. I'm not just what is it? I'm not just the owner. I'm a client. What was that with the old Just for Men? I don't know, or Hair Club for Men, something like that. Anyways, I talk about it all the time. Ringside Collectible stands. The best stands in the game. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Well, even I have to buy my own stands. You think Ringside would give these to me? No, they don't. I have to buy my own stands, buy everything. Ringside had these, I think $2.99 was it, then 10% off. Sign me up all day long. So I loaded up. You guys know back in November, I loaded up stacks of these stands. But the deal was so good, I said, I'm going to get some more while I can, and that's what I did. So I got a black one. How about a clear one? See you later. Clear. Uh-oh. See you later, clear. What else we get here? Another clear. See you later. We're making a mess, and we love it. Black. See you later. Clear. See you later. Black. See you later. Black. See you later. Clear and black. See you later. There it is. Who buys more stands than me? I'd love to know at Ringside Collectibles if there's anybody that's bought more stands than I have this year or in the last year. I would love to know that data. Got to support those stands. I absolutely love them. They're so versatile for me, so had to pick them up. A hot deal, you got to pick those things up. This week was an interesting one, too. I saw these out. I've seen them on figure hunts the last few weeks. I've passed. And then I think I might even have mentioned on weekly purchases or maybe my figure hunting video. I'm starting to get itchy. I said, you know what? Something about these. I want them all of a sudden. And that's what I did. I pulled the trigger probably like a fool because these are probably going to go to clearance. But you guys have seen the 3 3/4 Marvel, we'll call them Marvel Legends, but Marvel reaction style figures. Picked these bad boys up. I came across a case of these on a pallet and they were all unpunched. And I said, oh, I think I'm going to leave these on card and I'm going to leave them unpunched. And that's what I did. I picked up Captain America. I picked up old Magneto. There he is. Picked up Spider-Man. Of course, Spider-Man. Picked up the Human Torch. There it is. Old Carol Danvers. Miss Marvel. I would love to get the Marvel Legend version of this. It's one of my most wanted. I need to find that one of these days. And then, of course, the Incredible Hulk, which is a little bit upsized. I love it. So I picked these up. I'm not exactly sure why. I was just caught in the moment. Something about these got me. Now I feel like I need to go to Hasbro Pulse and get the exclusive ones off the website. I need to pick up Series 3 and 4 when they come out. It's just a downward slippery slope. I'm not even sure where I'm going to display these. I do have some extra Star Wars cases. I hope they fit in those. That would be great because I'm going to keep these unpunched. And then while we're talking 3 3/4, why not add this? I went to my office this week. I hadn't been there in a couple of weeks. And I said, you know what? I need to bring this home. So I kind of got a purchase here, but not really. I bought this a long time ago. This would be a Super 7 War Pig Motorhead. And the thing about this is I got this. I ordered it from Super 7, but it came with a cracked bubble. And I said, hey, guys, I keep these on card. I can't have a cracked bubble. They, Super 7, sent me another one out immediately and said, hey, keep that old one for free. So I had this in my office just as decoration. But I brought it home and I said, you know what? When I get my Star Wars display up, my 3 3/4 Star Wars, I talked about it, I got that Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time figure. I need to put War Pig in like a cantina. That makes sense. So I'll unbox those two on the channel one of these days. I have never held one of these in my hand. And they are obviously, the card art is what these are about. Especially this one. It glows in the dark. It's got the glow in the dark War Pig. Very, very cool. Love it a lot. But figured I'd open it up, and I figured I'd put this in with weekly purchases this week. So there you go. So a little 3 3/4 action. And then I also got my Major Wrestling Figure Podcast card this week. This is the Jeremy Padower Jack's Classic Superstars Jack's Legend card. And we like to unbox these on the channel and during weekly purchases and see, did I get the autograph edition? Now, if I ever got an autograph edition, this would be the one I would want. Jeremy Padower, done a lot for my collection, obviously, and a lot for the wrestling figure industry. So it'd be a really cool one to get autographed. Will it happen? Send your positive vibes right now. We're going to check it out. I'm not feeling good, honestly, but I'm going to try to put some positive vibes in the air. But let's see. See you later. Oh, the positive vibes did not work. You guys didn't do it. Maybe I went too fast. I should have break for a minute or something. But there it is. No autograph, unfortunately. Is what it is. So, yeah, is what it is. We got a big mess right here. I'm going to clean this all off. We'll be back for round 2 of weekly purchases. All right, guys, weekly purchases continue with part 2. I guess we'll call it part 2. And actually, I think this might be the biggest weekly purchases video of all time. A sleeper one, no announcements, no big hoopla, no balloons. Just a big week that was unexpected. And that's the way it goes sometimes. You think, oh, I'll have a couple of things this week, and then bam, things explode all over the place, and you got every purchase under the sun during 1 week, it seems like. So let's jump into it. Part 2, starting with Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%, of course. Ringside Defenders, I got a couple of stacks of these just to have. As you guys know, my plan as of right now is Mint on Card, Series 1 through 5, and then the chases, of course, and then pick and choose from there. But I know I'll need these eventually sometime. They came in stock, they seem to come in, and then they're out for a long time. I said nothing wrong with buying a few, using discount code Kyle, of course, and saving them for a rainy day, because I know I'll need them sometime. So that is exactly what I did. All right, a little more wrestling, a little basic, a little trip to the land of basics, as I got Toni Storm from Ringside Collectibles using the old discount code. Got her cheaper than you can get her at Walmart. You guys know I like to pay retail for my basics. I'm not a massive basic completist, but things like Toni Storm, I had to have her first figure. Hopefully she gets an Elite down the line. I got to think we will. Once we get into the Elite 90s, I'm calling it right now. Somewhere in Elite 90s, we'll have a Toni Storm. So there you go. Mark it down. See you later. And I also got Austin Theory of 118. Actually grabbed this one off of Amazon for retail. It just popped up. It was there. I said, I was going to get it eventually. I believe there's a red and a black one, possibly. One's the chase. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm not sure if he'll get an Elite or not. He probably will, but either way, I got his first figure in basic form. See you later. I have so many basic figures to unbox, and I think I'm going to do maybe 2 massive basic unboxing videos. Rapid fire, and that's how we do the basic unboxings. I've probably got 30 to do, maybe 15 in each video. Rapid fire basic unboxings. Come to the channel before you know it. All right, and then we had Edge. What's cool about this Edge? Well, it's the Chase Edge. You guys know Edge, it's Chase. He's got the heavy metal horns on this one, but this is the Chase edition. So I got this, so once again, I'm complete. I have a few of these chases. I'm going to, just like basics, I open up all the chases because I don't want to pay anything but retail on these chases. It's all about paying retail for a chase. And I'll unbox all those. I think we got Kyle O'Reilly still to unbox, Keith Lee, this one, Shinsuke. I think we'll unbox all those on one video. It's just kind of, hey, here's a chase unboxing. See you later. One of these days, very soon. And then Edge Mania is not over. Via Amazon this week, I got a Mint on Card Edge. Unfortunately, like many of you with Amazon, it did come a little damaged here. Just a little bit, so it's not minty mint. But I'll probably take this back to Amazon. You got 90 days. I got to assume it'll be at Target for cost, obviously, or for, you know, retail, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'll do a little swapping, or I'll buy that at Target and take this back to my local Kohl's down the street because they take Amazon returns. Either way, I got Edge Ultimate to keep in the pack. And you guys know I have a complete Ultimate Edition loose and carded set. All right. Are we ready? Well, no, let's not yet. We'll save this for the big finish. You guys know Marvel Legends Zombies. When are we going to get a Marvel Legends Zombies set? I don't know. We've got it from Marvel Select. I still have that. I have that whole set to unbox. I just haven't had time. Maybe I'll play the long game and the unboxing game, and I'll save it for Halloween week. We'll do Marvel Zombies unboxings the whole week of Halloween. Oh, won't it be fun? But during that same time frame, maybe we'll do Funko unboxings. And you guys know, longtime viewers of the channel, I am not a pop guy. I'm not really that big of a pop guy. Not really that big of a fan. I like some of my heavy metal band pops, a few things here and there. But one line that did catch my eye, and they really caught my eye when I found them all sub $20 on clearance at Walmart, was the Marvel Legends Zombies, the big pops. So I bought all those. I still need to get the Deadpool. Playing a little long game on that. But this week I was at GameStop. They had a big clearance sale going on, and I saw this. I didn't even know it existed because, once again, I don't follow Funko Pops really. And they had The Thing, Zombie The Thing. Apparently this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Like I said, I don't follow along close enough to even know this thing existed. But being clearanced, being I had a bunch of the other ones outside of Deadpool, I said, you know what, I'm going to pick this up. And that's exactly what I did. So I got The Thing. And I'll put The Thing right here, kind of, right there. There we go. Perfect. So I got The Thing. So I said, hey, that sounds good. But then, you guys probably saw my action figure hunt this week. I'm just perusing the old Walmart, got the camera going, looking around. What do we got? Can I find the Flash Gordon on clearance for $11? That NECA Defender set, there's like Ming and Flash Gordon. I said, I need to get those two, but I'm only going to buy them for $11 on clearance. I got a Walmart around me that has not clearanced those out, so I'm just waiting. Hopefully I can get in on that. But when I was doing that, I just happened to see this. And speaking zombie thing, how about Zombie Black Panther? Now, Walmart exclusive. Very interesting, because when I did get those original zombies on clearance, a few people in the comments said, hey, they were going to be a Black Panther, because I said, I couldn't find it anywhere, didn't see it. Well, obviously, with Black Panther dying, they said, hey, we can't release a zombie Black Panther. Well, apparently a couple months have passed, and Walmart said, oh, yeah, now we can. Months have passed. We can release that zombie Black Panther. So it's out. I see it in my area all over. Had to pick this one up, and I got The Thing this week. So there it is. I just need to pick up the Deadpool one still. I just need to find that. Got to get a deal. You know how it is. I'll find him, and hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. I got an idea for a display of these. More to come. I got to unbox them. I'm not going to leave them in the box. And maybe I'll save these for Halloween time frame as well to unbox. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got to break in. I almost forgot a big box off to the sides. The G.I. Joe madness continues. We talked a lot of madness on the channel, but you guys saw a couple weeks ago, I got the Cobra Commander helmet. Deal of the day at GameStop. Not the biggest Snake Eyes fan in the world. You guys know my history on Snake Eyes. But I had to pick it up. I couldn't resist when this was on clearance, deep, deep clearance, cheaper than Cobra Commander's helmet on Snake Eyes. I said, what the heck? What the heck? I'm pulling the duty. I'm pulling it on Snake Eyes. I'm getting it. So now I can cosplay half the week as Cobra Commander and the rest of the week as Snake Eyes. If I'm in a good mood, I'll be Snake Eyes. If I don't want to talk a lot, if I want to talk a lot and be in a bad mood, hey, I'll be a Cobra Commander. It's nice to have options in life, and that's what I got. So this week via GameStop, picked up the old Snake Eyes mask. All right, we keep rolling on. Gotta get a deal was in full effect. It's the war cry. It's the battle cry of the channel. Gotta get a deal. We should all try to save our money on figures, because guess what? Then we can buy more figures. That's always what I've said. I've said it since I was a little kid. Always play that long game when you can. Always look for the deals. Always stack the coupons. Do whatever you can to get a deal on your figures. And I did that this week, and it was the long game I didn't know I was playing, but I guess I was. I was playing that long game. Just happened to go to my local Target, walk down the clearance aisle. What do I find? What do I find in the aisle? The vintage collection, Poe Dameron's X-Wing. I didn't really know I needed this. I dabble. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I saw it in clearance. I'm like, what the heck is this doing here? This thing's been off the shelves at Target for like a year. Obviously it was probably a return of some sort, or something was found hidden somewhere, something along them lines. No price tag, no shelf tag, no nothing on it. I said, what could this be? What's the magical price on this one? So if you guys watched my figure hunting video, I went up to the old price scanner, gave it the old scan ski, and what did it ring up? $49.99, 50% off on this X-Wing. Deal of the day, gotta get a deal. That's exactly what this is. I could not pass that up. I'm not sure what I'll do. This is gonna be a long game unboxing. I don't know if I really need this. I might just keep it away for a rainy day and maybe sell it down the line. Or I might unbox it and put it part of my displays. I just haven't got that far to thinking what I'm going to do about the Rise of Skywalker displays. I don't know if I'm going to really have much of one. Time will tell, but very shocked and very excited to find something like this. You hear about these kind of things all the time, and I actually was a part of one for once, where you find an old item that you thought's long gone from the shelf and you get 50% off. Deal of the day, some might say. So there it is. Old Poe Dameron in the house. All right, now are you ready for a descent into madness? This is my shirt I'm wearing. Some of you guys are smart enough to know what this shirt is from, hopefully. I'm sure I'll hear about it in the comments, and I won't give it away. Some of you guys can just be surprised. This is a picture of me, basically, this week. When last week, weekly purchases, what did I pick up? I picked up a little Mortal Kombat figure. And I remember, watch my figure hunting videos, I keep referencing back, but that's what weekly purchases is really based off of. 2 weeks ago in the weekly purchase video, I stumbled across some Mortal Kombat figures, and it got me right at the right time. And I sat there, you saw the whole internal conversation out loud with the devil and the angel saying, Kyle, do you need another line? Do you need to go down this route? Do you need to do this? Well, long story short, I picked up Shao Kahn. I unboxed it on the channel this week. And I liked what I saw. I liked what I saw a lot. And I said, here it goes. Here goes the descent into madness. Here's old Kyle ripping his eyeball out, his eyeball crawling out of his head. That's about what was going on this week. Is Mortal Kombat has swept the nation, has swept my basement, and swept the household over. I'm ready for the movie. I figured, hey, if I'm going to do this, I better do this before the movie hits, because once the movie hits, people are going to be looking for this stuff. You guys know how it goes, and that's what's going to happen. And I think these Mortal Kombat figures are on the rise more than I ever would have guessed looking at some of the secondary prices on them. Absolutely crazy, some of the prices. Johnny Cage, for example, I saw him peg warming all over town. Now he's like a $70, $80 figure, if not more. So anyways, long story short, I went into my descent into Mortal Kombat madness, and stay with me, guys. This is a lot. I picked up a lot of Mortal Kombat figures with one thing in mind, though. Got to get a deal. You guys know how it is. And we'll start off hot, delivered just today. Gold Spawn, Mortal Kombat 11, I believe Walmart exclusive. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there, but Gold Spawn in the house. There's one. Then, what did we get? I went to my local GameStop, literally right down the road from my house. I had my $5 gift card, you know, you get if you're a member every week, and I finally played the long game. I got Naked Spawn, or Blood Hunter Spawn, whatever you want to call it, but he was only $14.99 after my $5 coupon. Talk about gotta get a deal. He was caked in dust. I had to give him a good old dust off, but 2 spawns through the door today. Look at that, or this week. 2 different spawns to go along with the spawn I already have. Spawn Mania running wild in Mortal Kombat. But then that's not where it ended. Had to get Scorpion for Mortal Kombat 11. You gotta have Scorpion. This isn't the Scorpion I'm looking for, but it's a Scorpion. So I got that one. And then we got another Scorpion. Right there. An older version Scorpion. Oh my, we're building up already. And then what else did I get? We got Raiden. You gotta have Raiden. The God of Thunder Blood version of Raiden came through. How about Katana? You guys on the figure hunting video, I found her at Walgreens. And then I had a $5 coupon at Walgreens, $15 for her, gotta get a deal. And then I got another Katana. What am I doing with these variants and repaints? I don't need 2 Katanas. I've lost my mind is what I've done. I've lost my mind. And then we got Sub-Zero. Truly Sub-Zero. There he is, all built out of ice, variant edition. That's Sub-Zero. Then we got the old Sub-Zero with the old purple. What's this one called? I thought this was called like Deep Freeze or something like that. I don't know. Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero. Got another Sub-Zero. How many Sub-Zeros you need? Well, how many are they going to make? I guess that's the answer. Because I got another Sub-Zero. There you go. Unfortunately, I believe his axe, yeah, his weapon fell out. But luckily, you guys know I'm opening this, so it'll be all right. But Sub-Zero in the house. And then one I embattled a while, Liu Kang. I thought about getting it, and then I didn't, and now I did. So there you go, Liu Kang through the door. Mortal Kombat Madness sweeping my house, like I said. And my all-time favorite, Baraka. I loved Baraka. He was my favorite one in Mortal Kombat 2, and this is who I saw that really said, you know what, I really got to get into this. So I got Baraka. And then I got Blood version of Baraka. You got to have that one as well. Look at that. Looking only like he can look. Like $1 million with blood on him and a brain to the side. So I got that Baraka. So Mortal Kombat Madness sweeping over. Got one more, and it's a big one. It's a heavy hitter. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is going to be a fun one to unbox, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself involved in. Got to get a deal. Got this for sub $100. If you guys have seen how much this goes for, getting it under 100 is a deal, and that's under 100 shipped. And that's what I did. I got old Motaro. I always want to call him Minotauro, but Motaro. Storm Collectibles, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Comes with a skeleton. This thing is next level. I cannot wait to open this one up. I just hope it doesn't make me super itchy for all the Mortal Kombat Storm figures, because those things look next level, but they're like $100 a piece. But part of me says, oh, you get that traditional Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Baraka. They got blood on them. They got, oh man. then you descent into a whole nother line of madness, and I very well could be going down it. Hopefully not for my wallet, but we'll see what happens. Mortal Kombat madness, sweeping the nation, sweeping my house, like I said. And oh yeah, by the way, I forgot this one. Commander Gree, Star Wars Black Series, old school, long game on this one, mixed in with the Mortal Kombat madness. Whew! I'm out of breath. I'm winded. I'm beaten down. I've challenged everyone to a game of Mortal Kombat and maybe a physical Mortal Kombat. How about it? But a lot of stuff through the door this week. Like I said, possibly the biggest weekly purchases of all time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the old like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. The long march to 10,000 begins. Well, let's see if we can get to 10,000 subscribers one day. We'll just call it one day. I don't know. But more to come. More giveaways. More stuff like that. More reviews. More unboxings. More toy hunts. More all that kind of fun stuff on the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe. Turn the old notification bell on. Like I said, there's much more to come. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Twitter at SirPaul64, Instagram _Kyle_Peterson. Buy yourself a t-shirt at belowthecollar.com, search Kyle Peterson, and get your very own See You Later t-shirt. Be the most stylish guy or gal in your neighborhood. Don't forget Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. Ringside Collectibles, discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And you know what's next? I'm strutting and strolling, rocking and rolling my way into the weekend. I'll see you guys all real soon.